Hello, 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 my crafty friends. Happy Tuesday. Excuse me, I have a frog in my throat. Where'd that come from? See if I'm live here. And I am. All right. Am I live? Anybody with me? Say hello, please. Let me know you're here. Let me know where you're from. Let me know how the weather is. We are going to zoom in just a little bit. Did that take? There we go. And we do. I am live. Hi, Mary. How are you? So, guys, I am so excited. I just got back from convention. I learned so much. We have so many great things that are happening. I'm very excited to share with some of those with you tonight. Hi, Nicole. Hi, Sharon. How are you? Hi, Midge. So, Sharon lives in Pennsylvania, and as you guys know, I'm in Florida. She is one of my team members, and I had such a great time with her, getting to know her, crafting with her, checking out all the inspiration, and to actually meet her in person. That was wonderful. So excited. Well, obviously, this is the new catalog, and we are forbidden. I cannot open the inside of this for you, but I can let you guys know that you will be pleased with some of the updates to this catalog compared to last year's annual catalog. There's a ton of improvement on how they're displaying the product, so I think you guys will be very, very pleased. So if you guys are interested in how to get a catalog, there's a couple ways. But first, let me introduce to anybody new watching that you are watching Ro Massaro, Craft with Ro. And if you subscribe, new subscribers, you have until March 28th. If you subscribe to my newsletter, which I will post that link in this video, you can get a catalog for yourself. And obviously my Craft with Ro customers will be getting a catalog sometime in April. I have to place the order by the end of the month, so you guys will get that as well. So some of the things that I learned, but before I go into that, let's share with you some of the new colors. I think some of you have seen some of them in my posts that I've done, but here is our 2025-2027 in colors. So we have our cloud cover, our darling duckling, our secret sea, our strawberry slush, and our timid tiger. Gorgeous. Now, strawberry slush was a color, and it's a blast from the past. It was so popular, they are bringing it back in as an in color. And as you guys can see, I got to create the sheet, put the cardstock in there, but you guys are noticing that this ink is not here. Well, their ink pads just prior to convention the color of this one, based on the formula, did not meet their expectations. So they have rejected them, which means they most likely will be available by May 5th. This catalog goes live on May 5th for everybody. So you will have the opportunity to possibly get it at that point. And it will be offered in a bundle, which will be at least a 10% savings when you purchase it in the bundle. Our darling duckling, I stamped here. It looks really great, but it does have a little bit of a greenish tone to it. And then the secret sea, come on guys, what does that look like? That looks like Close to My Heart's Harbor. It is almost identical. And then our Strawberry Slush, and then our Timid Tiger, which I absolutely love that color. I have pulled out the cardstocks for you guys to see. So I don't know if the ink pad that I was using at convention misled me to that kind of greenish color tone in here, but very, very pretty colors. Very, very excited that they're bright and not very muted. I'm a bright kind of color girl. So that is our cardstock. Very, very excited for that. And again, to receive the catalog, if you are not a current customer of Crafters Row, please subscribe to my newsletter, which I will link to the video and on YouTube. And once you subscribe, you will be on the list to get a catalog for free. Phew. Okay, some more updates for you guys. I'm just going to move this card in so that we're not looking at a blank screen here. We have a rewards program coming out. Very similar to Close to My Heart's, but it's different. It's a loyalty program, and it's a loyalty program for Stampin' Up. It's, you will earn 10% of your total order, providing it's a minimum of $20 order. So for example, if you place a $50 order, you are going to receive $5 in rewards. The great news is they don't expire for a whole year. You get to keep those rewards and spend them as you please. Now there's a catch here. So one, you have to create an account. I will be providing instructions. If you don't have an account already, you need to create that account. That account, once you open an account, there's two things that you need to do. One is opt into marketing materials so that if Stampin' Up! Has a special promotion, you will be receiving those emails and those communications. And two, you need to opt into the rewards program. So many of you are saying, oh, I already have an account. That's great. You will be receiving an email, this is my understanding, prior to the awards program going into effect, and asking you to opt in. If you do not opt in for that program, they're going to assume that you don't want to be a part of it. So those are two really key things, three things. One, create an account. Two, opt into marketing materials. And three, opt in for the rewards program. And if you already have an account, you will be given a nudge to opt in for that rewards program. So what does that mean? First of all, this is going to go into effect April 15th. So you're going to start hearing a lot from me regarding what you need to do to be a part of this program. And I'm here to help you. Does that mean that I can't place orders for you anymore? Absolutely not. I can still place orders for you. And actually, the ordering process has gotten much better. So there's several different ways, and obviously I'll be educating you on that as well, on how to place those orders for you. However, if you don't have an account, you will not get the rewards. So we want to make sure that you have an account. Again, this starts on April 15th, guys. And the great news is that we will no longer, after April 14th, we will no longer have a host code. For me, that is a blessing. Yay! So no more host code. Host code goes away because you guys are going to get the rewards. So very excited for you guys. And then the last announcement is we are going to be hosting a virtual album retreat. When I say we, that is Stampin' Up! Is creating the album retreats. They're coming back. It's going to be live, virtual, very similar to Close to My Heart's. I believe you're going to be making 21 or 22 pages in the album retreat. I don't know the pricing of it yet. Pre-orders will begin at the end of May, and the actual live virtual album retreat will be July 16th and July 18th. So that's great news. I'm so, so excited. I love my album retreats. So let's see if I have any questions here. Yeah, Nicole, right? No host code. Phew. So I see Kathy here and Lisa and Pat and Jane and Diane and Robin. Hope I got everybody, but thank you guys for joining me tonight. So tonight we're going to create a really fun card, and this card is using the Garden of Beauty, I believe is the paper pack DSP. It coordinates with the Thankful Garden Suite. So I know I've showed this many times to you guys before. So I created this card with this paper DSP, and it looks really deceiving. Doesn't it look like it's a fun fold? But it's not. But it is a fun card to make. So we are going to recreate this card tonight really quickly. And then we're going to get into Prize Patrol. We're going to give out some prizes tonight. So very excited about that. We're going to leave that up here. So my next card, the card that we're going to recreate, I'm doing a completely different color theme. And it's focusing on the Textured Notes DSP and the stamp set. But I pulled the stamp set out because I don't know about you guys, but you all know Colette. And Colette sent me this beautiful card. I just received it today. She ordered this whole suite, and she did a great job of using all the components of this suite. She used the woven paper. She used the dies that come with it, these fun rectangle dies. And then if you guys can see all the detail in her stamping here, it's beautiful. She's used all of these items within this stamping. Added some twine. How pretty is that? Oh, the corrugated embossing folder, which I don't think I've introduced to you guys officially, but so she used everything, and it's absolutely gorgeous, Colette. So thank you so much for sharing and sending that to me. It means a lot. So we are going to go using that paper pack, and I'm using the black and white texture tone of this DSP paper. And obviously I've got a piece of black cardstock, 8.5 by 5.5, folded in half. And we are going to attach this. Now look how pretty, both sides. Well, you guys know I'm a big fan of black and white anyway. So I will post the measurements on our challenge, because your challenge is going to be to recreate this card for this week, right? Then we're going to take this card, and I'm going to match it with this paper. That's the back side of it. Oh, that stuck really quickly. Right? Little crooked still. Oh, it just wasn't. There we go. And then we're going to take this piece and we're going to mount it to here, and that is the back side of that. Really easy, very fun to create, right? So now you actually have a couple options. You can mount this like this, or you can mount this like this. So I am going to mount this way. As you can see on this card here, I mounted it the opposite way. And then we're going to take this and adhere it to the opposite side. Oh, you know what? I want to put dimensionals on here. Let me grab some dimensionals. I'm going to pop this guy up just a little. And we're gonna have this come over just up here slightly. Not going all the way up. We're gonna create just a little offset there. And then we are going to stamp Thank You from the Textured Notes stamp set. I'm gonna stamp this with our Black Memento ink, which has been out of stock, but good news is it's supposed to arrive this week. Sure, I got a good impression there. I'm just gonna go right in the center. Perfect. I'm going to add that right there. And I am going to, oops, just a little crooked. I got to fix that, guys, sorry. And I'm going to add that right here. Close up my ink. Don't want any inking accidents, right? Look how pretty. And now we are going to take the neutral matte dots that also come with this Textured Notes suite. And I'm not going to use the black or white. I want to bring some additional color in here. So I'm going to use these really pretty taupe dots. And what's nice about them is that they have a flat finish to them. So they don't really pop out all the way. We're just going to add a couple. One, two, and I'm going to go down here. 3. And there we have it. Look at that. How pretty is that? How fun was that? How easy was that, right? So, very fun to do. And believe it or not, I created this upside down. Ha ha ha. So, that's an easy fix. I'm just going to cut this off and mount it on a white card base. So, I knew I couldn't get everything perfect tonight. I knew it. I never do. So, but we will get some perfect and happy faces going on in just a few minutes because we are going to pull out my tablet and we are going to award some prizes by spinning the wheel. So, collected some data today. So, we're going to be giving out row rewards, free product, a half price item, and some more row rewards. So I'm grabbing my tablet and I'm just going to go to my wheel. And we might get a commercial or two while we do this. And the only other thing I need is a pen so I can write down the winners. How's that? I'm going to put this right here. Okay, so we're going to spin for our overall top participation, and that is the 3 top participation. So a lot of people ask me, how do I get in on this wheel? That is by going to our private group, joining my private group at Craft with Ro, and just commenting, sharing inspiration. Thumbs up and hearts do really great for my algorithms, but not as well as making comments, sharing praise with other individuals, taking on the challenges. So that's how you get into the top participation. So we have 3 people in the top participation wheel. We have Pat Podless, Midge DeFrango, and Jane Swanson. So thank you guys so much for your active engagement on my page. And one of you is going to win row rewards. Let's cross our fingers. And there you go. Congratulations, Pat. You have won some row rewards. Those will go out in the mail tomorrow. So then I take all those that have actively participated, and I call them my March active participation. And these are people that have commented more than, I believe, 40 times. I think that's the number that I'm using. So your name is on this wheel as well, and you're going to receive free product. Now that free product could be a current, or maybe it just went last chance, but it is a new product. It's either going to be a stamp set, it could be an embossing folder, it could be even paper. So good luck, everyone. I'm going to cross my fingers and wish you all well. We're going to pick 3 people. And Pat, you can't win twice, so Mary Aschenbrenner, congratulations. We'll send you something in the mail. Here we go. Drum roll. Pat, you need to go to the casino. Sorry, Pat, we're going to spin again. We are going to spread the love here. Who is it going to be? That's so... Sharon O'Neill. Congratulations, Sharon. All right, we're going to spin one more time. And it's Kimberly Buck. Congratulations, Kim. I will get something in the mail to you guys. I was just at the post office today. I doubt I get back there this week, so it'll go out in the mail next week, I promise. All right. Now, we're probably going to get a commercial this time. I knew it. I wasn't going to get that lucky. Anybody play this game? It's not my game. I don't play that game. Now, Candy Crush, it's a different story. You got me all over Candy Crush. All right, come on, come on. They're making these ads longer and longer, and they don't give you the option to opt out of it right away. And where is my little Xbox? There. Boy, that was hidden. Okay. So next up, we are going to spin for sales participation. So we'll spin the first name, and this individual is going to win a half-price item. I do want to let you know with this new rewards program, the half-price item will be going away. This is an award. This is an award that I receive that I give to you guys. So I haven't come up with the replacement yet, but there'll be one more after this month. We'll be doing one more half-price item, and then half-price item goes away. But we're going to do March sales participation. It was a great month. I had a couple events going on. My email special this past week was really great. So thank you guys all. And I'm going to wish you guys all good luck on who's going to win that half-price item. I will need to know by tomorrow. And I will reach out to you either via messenger or text to let you know. Judy Patrick. Congratulations, Judy. You won a half-price item. Okay. Now we're going to spin 3 more times, and you guys are going to win $10 row rewards. So good luck. 3 more people. Dun, 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 dun. Jane Swanson. Congratulations, Jane. And just so you know, if your name is already spun and you won something, we will be passing it along to somebody else so we can spread the love. I see tons of comments coming through, but unfortunately, I really can't read them from my phone. Darla Lewis, congratulations, Darla. Okay. And just so you know, these are not just March sales. So the last time we did the awards, these sales, so it's part of February, and it's going into all the way up to today for sales. And our last one, who will it be? Debbie Kreider. Debbie Kreider. Now, I have to tell you, I have a feeling Debbie will, because she is a demonstrator, will forfeit this. And if she does, I'll spin the wheel and make that announcement in the future. But I hope she doesn't. She deserves it. So she will be issued row rewards as well. Congratulations, everybody. I will get this document updated and posted on our private group. Again, it's Craft with Row. It's Facebook group. Please feel free to join it. If you haven't already, we'd love to have you on there, and you can have opportunities to win these prizes as well. So you guys have a great, great, great week. Again, our challenge is going to be to recreate these cards, one of these cards, and you can set it up any way you want. Use your own paper, and I will post the dimensions on our page. Probably not tonight because there's been a lot posted there. We'll probably post it tomorrow mid-afternoon. So thank you guys so much for joining me. Have a wonderful week, and I will see you next week. Ciao.